So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes, 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Smokin' Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Here comes the Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. The perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Frazier is in trouble again! Frazier finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut... Whoa, wait a minute! Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Never count out Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot one.
Oh my God, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, breathe. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were smart. You weren't.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're letting back into it.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about
Tougher fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
His tracks. Get your mind back on the job. There was a...
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him.
It's too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punching. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Put the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
The straight right just misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That uppercut doesn't get through. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Is Frazier in trouble? Good defense from Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the court?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Joe Frazier is in trouble. How is Frazier still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Smoking Joe may go. Good defense from... Whoa, wait a minute! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Go back out there and win this round. You only lost 1 round. Listen.
Good work.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Think on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your butt
Working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out.
Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the
You
fight.
need to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep it.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. Missed him with that uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics,
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. There's no way Frazier survives this. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Good counter punching. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
And get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take loss.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Good. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there.
Pick him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice.
Tougher fight, because he's gonna be confident. I want you to go back out there and take it.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Win the round back.
Give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You'd like to see more jabs. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Down goes Frazier. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
It's hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a show.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That counter shot lands. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked down? Goes Frazier. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.